Shannon? You ate all these pecans? You ate all these pecans? Honey, them pecans wasn't looking like this just now. Yeah, Bring me a cigarette. Yo. I would say, what did I do? Oh. This is not plugged in. Silly. Yo. Oh. I don't be knowing who to invite. What the world is wrong with my mic? Peace. I didn't wear my mask today. I said I'll just keep my mouth covered. What it do, sis? Oh, God. I don't know if I want a straw. No. What it do, bro? Thank you. Thank you, sis. I had to hurry up and try to do a little something tonight. Since I had to take little mama to the emergency room before the live. Make sure she was good. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. I'm gonna eat this right quick. I got me a y'all can hear me, right? I hope so. I got me a abstinence Jello shot. I've been had these since my girls' night, so you know these is really strong. And you know your girl really, I guess, don't drink like that. But since we getting lit tonight, off this little Travis, I guess I just give me a couple scoops of this and then drink my beer. Y'all can hear me? Hold up. Make sure everything turned up. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Thumbs up or something. Y'all know, I mean, this might be, I don't never get it right. Cheers. This thing's so good, it's gonna sneak up on my little ass too. I just hope it don't sneak up on me during this live. And it's strong. It's really good though. But it's strong, y'all. Then y'all still got the shots from the girls' night. The Jello shots. Alright. Got that out of the way. Dang. That didn't work. Fucking up. Already. Hello, bro. Girl, yes. I just hope I don't have a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 moment on this live. Because, honey, how about that? That look better. I still got plenty of them. I got about probably 5 or 6 more in the refrigerator. You know they done soaked up, aged. Oh, I forgot to tell somebody. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, I am, son. Yes, girl. Sheesh. Got my chest already hot, warming up, lit, pieces. What? You don't need a straw. Oh. I'm gonna have to put some straws over there. Yeah, she good. Her eye had just swelled up while we was outside earlier, and she was just laying around. So thank you, sis. She was just laying around, so I just, wasn't acting herself, so I just took her to make sure it wasn't nothing else going on. But I kind of figured it was her allergy, so I had gave her a little bit of Benadryl, just a little dap. My mama had told me to give her some in case it was an allergic reaction to something. And it kind of cleared it up a little bit, so. Honey, you can't get it. You ain't strong. Okay. But she good. She back there watching her show, honey. So I just wanted to make sure in case I had to, I ain't want to have to do it after my live and that. So it was best to go and get that done. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get into this Travis Scott AstroWorld Festival. Okay. Damn. I think I hit it a little too hard, y'all. Now, if any of y'all have seen some of the pictures of it, pictures from the festival, the event, a lot of them are so symbolic, especially at the beginning of the concert, before Travis even came out. It was, I wish I would have printed them out, but they in a group, all of them. But one of them says, have you ever been lost? And there was a lot of people out there that had on shirts like that too. And, understanding how symbolism works, and even when it's dealing with the elite, it's no coincidence of why these events took place the way they did. Now, I agree with a lot of things that's been put out, but as I always say, right, cuz got to tighten up. But like I always say, you got to look at it past the illusions of things, literal, physical aspects, the matrix. You have to look at things way beyond that existence, which is dealing with just energy and how energy works. Does he know how to manipulate and control the energy? Yes, a lot of artists and actors, anyone that's a part of the higher ups, as we would say, the false elite, know how to control energy. But in this instance, dealing with this concert, this is not Travis's first rodeo dealing with the energy of his concerts and how he raises the frequencies and control the energy, okay? So I'm going to get into all of that. And I'm going to get into the symbolism behind these pictures. Now, the first one, it says, have you ever been lost? And that's way before he came on stage, but that was the image that they had set on his stage before his performance. Okay? And it was like in a little tunnel or what else people have been saying, portal-like vision. Dealing with these portals, I've said before, it's only 3 portals when it's dealing with this energy, especially when it deals with you. And that's dealing with your throat, your vision, and your crown. Now, we also can say that the yoni is a portal as well, because it definitely produces reflections. Okay, so those are really the only 4 portals you got to deal with, and those are the only 4 portals that they project out in a literal standpoint. Okay, as in they would say opening the gates of hell. Okay. Well, opening up the gates of hell comes with creation. It comes with your frequency. It comes with the images. It comes with everything, which is the all connected to one source of energy. Okay? One source of energy, one source of light. All right? Like we said before, the matrix is the devil's playground. So, it's what you have created, and it's what you project, and it's what you perceive when you walk through your experience, which is a part of this journey. All right. So at the beginning, it says, have you ever been lost? Now I'm dealing with the awakening. Dealing with the awakening, right? We've all been lost. Okay. We didn't know who we were. We didn't know where we came from. We didn't know our purpose. We didn't know our purpose, and we didn't know which way to go in our journey, okay? In this journey alone. So we've all been lost. And dealing with the new generation, the millennium energy, a lot of them, we will say, are lost. And the reason being is because they don't know, for one, who they are. They are fearless, okay? Peace, sis. They are fearless, okay? So they don't have any fear in their heart. Right, everything we think is bad is us. On the flip side of you, but a reflection of the same thing, original source, hence one thing. You're right. Right, sis. So, you know, they don't have any fear in their bones. All right? So, they go out into this journey in their experiences, not knowing who they are, not understanding the power of energy that they project, right? Which can ultimately reach its highest, which, as we will say, is lit, okay? But it can also create chaos, okay? It can bring forth chaos if you are not conscious to know who you are. Okay? Right, that's kids too. Thank you, bro. Alright? That's kids too. And kids, of course, what we know, they're fearless. They do anything. Okay? They definitely, it doesn't matter how many times we tell a child not to do something, they're going to do it. Okay? Peace, bro. They have to find out on their own. What's the cause and effects? What's the right and what's the wrong? Okay? So, this energy has been lost, which is a millennium energy. Okay? The key thing that they do have is being fearless. But you can be fearless, but not conscious aware. All right? All right? And a lot of the millennium energy, which is, as I'm getting now, which is the overall energy of all, okay? Meaning we've been lost. And now this energy has arisen to an elevation where everything is being exposed, where reflections are put on the line. All right? Not just with any other reflection or any other being, but dealing with self as a whole. Okay? And sometimes they get overwhelmed with their power, meaning they don't understand their strength as a being, as a power source of energy. They don't understand their strength. Now, I can give you an example. My son, a couple years ago, still to this day, and a lot of children, don't know their strength when they're dealing with other children or when they're playing with other children. All right? Not understanding that they can hurt one another, okay? Because they're not conscious, aware of their strength, of their power. All right? All right? So, you know what I was saying. Some get too overwhelmed with their power that they will manipulate. So, dealing with Travis Scott, he understands the energy as a whole, especially when it's coming with dealing with the millennium. All right? And he knows that power can be manipulated, which will gain him a following. And as in his words, they worship him. Yes, baby. No, why did you turn my TV up? Yes, that. Thank you. Can I get that? Shannon. The legs is in here turning my music. Go back there with Daddy. Go back there with your daddy. Leave my TV alone. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can I get that now? Oh, God. I wish her dad would just come on and get her. She is not moving. She's pushing pause and play on my music. Anyway. As in his words, they worship him. And he likes to be worshipped. Okay? So he understands the power of the energy, the power of the mind. Okay? All right? Now I'm going to get back to the beginning because I had to start off right there because this deals with the beginning of the entrance. Now, let's get into some of the symbolism dealing with Travis Scott that surrounded this event. Okay? There were, now, dealing with the stage presence. Okay? When he came on, what did it say? Hold on, I wrote that. I'm going to find it somewhere. Anyway. I don't know. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'll be writing. But when he first came onto stage, the words, "Have you been lost?" had changed. And what was it? What was it said? Yeah, I cannot find what I wrote it in. I'll find it somewhere as we get down through here. I don't know where I wrote it, but I know I wrote it in here. Anyway. But, oh, it says, "Meet me on the other side." That's what it says. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm like, honey, it's not that hard. It says, "Meet me on the other side." Okay? Meet me on the other side is not dealing with a physical death. Alright? It's not dealing with a physical ritual. All right. It is actually dealing with you going within and finding the true knowledge of self. That's meet me on the other side. If you looked at the picture in the group, from one side of the door on the other side, which was the beginning, it was blue. All right. I mean, red. I'm sorry. Red, which was dealing with the foundation, which is dealing with the source, which is dealing with the feminine energy as well, with divine energy, which is dealing with the beginning, okay, where creation started, all right? That's your root. As they went through the door, which is actually a portal of your frequency projecting out, okay, it turns blue. Blue deals with your throat chakra. Blue deals with the frequency of energy, okay? Blue takes formation, all right? Change, creation. What's going on, sis? What's up, bro? All right? So that is what the red walking through the door, okay, the red men walking through the door turn into blue. That's your foundation creating a frequency of which is going to take formation into your experience, okay? Almost same thing as what you manifest. All right? To see, you have to create, which is tapping into the first eye, as they said, which is your consciousness, your higher consciousness. Okay? So that's what Meet Me on the Other Side is dealing with. Tapping in. All right? It was killing me. So, then there was 8 flames on the stage. Now, anybody that know me know, and we in the group, so everybody know me, that, you know, dealing with numerology, dealing with 8. Hold up. I got some more stuff too I wrote down, y'all. Hold up. Dealing with 8 is dealing with the divine energy. It's dealing with infinity. Okay? Which is life after death, death after life. However you want to put it. Alright? Which is dealing with balance. Okay? And then they had 8 flames. Flames. Fire deals with rebirth. Revolution. Change. Okay? You are lit. Meaning you are connected. You are highly connected. Alright? Then they had the phoenix bird. Constant flow of energy. Yes. Yes, sis. Okay? Now, I know I wrote down about the phoenix, okay? Now, they got the phoenix above, okay, at the top. And these things, you know, the images look like pyramids, you know, with a portal. But, you know, the pyramid is dealing with your first eye. Matter of fact, all 3 pyramids. This one and these 2. Because you got to have this one. This one right here projects what you're going to see through these. Okay? That's where your formation comes out of. Okay? When you're already speaking it out. Alright? Your windows. Alright, so the phoenix bird was above with the fire wings, okay? And like I said, well, I didn't say what they represent. I'm sorry. The symbolization of the phoenix bird is immorality, I can never get this word, resurrection, life after death, rebirth, eternity, and the end of oppression. Okay? End of oppression. Not the oppression from the matrix, mind, okay? The oppression from self. Because you enslave yourself, okay? No one oppress you. It's all about what you take into your subconscious and project it out of your consciousness, okay? Everything has to deal with you. All right? Renewal and progress. All right? Now, the thing that's got the little meet me on the other side in the middle that looks like a little tunnel, that also can be a symbol of the tunnel vision. All right? A tunnel vision. All right? Which is to focus exclusively on a single or limited goal or point of view. Yep. And in the middle of that one at the beginning, it had "Have you been lost?" And then during the concert, it says, "Meet me on the other side." All right. The event was held at AstroWorld. That is not a coincidence. We know Astro deals with projection anyway. From within. Okay? We have astral projection. That's dealing with your perspectives from within. Connecting to the all. Okay? Going within yourself. Whether it's a dream or meditation. Alright? You see yourself astral project through many illusions. Including this one. Mommy! Little lady. Why is you cutting my light on and off? Get down. Get down. Okay. But, and then, just to think, not just astro, but world. World alone deals with oneness. One world, okay? That deals with one. All. Alright? So this is what? An astro projection of oneness. Or with all. Okay? And whatever he projected at that moment had nothing to do with those who followed that way. It had nothing to do with those pushing the crowd. It had nothing to do with those fighting in the crowd. It had nothing to do with, it's not like he told them, even if he did, you still are conscious aware in what not to do. Okay? No one can make you do nothing you don't want to do. All right? Does he have a hand in pushing the energy to a high frequency, knowing that it can cause chaos? All right? Because a lot of people are still lost of not knowing who they are, especially the millennium energy. All right? And I've always been taught and learned. I've always been taught. When I go to a concert anyway, that's like that, you are never supposed to be in the mix of the crowd. Okay? Because when you're in a mix of the crowd like that, you tend to get bumped, pushed, tripped over. Okay? Can't move. That's crazy. I would have left that rock concert too. Y'all can do what y'all gonna do in here. I'm out. Okay? I've had my days being in right there close to the crowd. Alright? You're supposed to stick out from the crowd. Alright? So when it boils down to it, no matter what he projected or pushed out through frequency, which took form right there before his eyes and everyone else's eyes that was conscious aware of what was going on. All right? It's up to yourself to project that image. Whatever you receive, whatever the manipulation or part of the illusion that you see at that time that you felt like self needed to project out. And a lot of them felt like they needed to project out and pushing and getting close to the stage because of him telling them to come closer or whatever, which was a no-no from the get-go anyway. All right? I'm not following the crowd, okay? See, that's what this new millennium has to find out. You don't have to follow the crowd. All right? Following the crowd can definitely create a self-sacrifice. Okay? Because you're not winning. You're losing. All right? And I found out, hell, I'm pretty sure, I'm old enough so I wouldn't know all of this, hell. But Travis Scott, I just found out that ain't even his real name. So there we go again with this image being created through the elite. Hell, I created this image tonight. Y'all like it, right? Hell, I don't give a damn if you don't. But I created this image tonight, okay? All right? Almost like an alter ego. Another version of yourself. But since that's the artist, Travis Scott, all right? I just seen it too, bro. I just seen it when I went like that. I definitely seen it. That's just his rapper name. Okay? That's his image he created. Another self-awareness of some shit. Because signing that little contract is all about being self-aware of what's taking place in front of you. Alright? Especially dealing with the elite. The control of energy. Alright? Dealing with your frequency of your music. Selling out. Having a large following. Okay? That's what all that elite contract deals with. The knowing of energy. But the moment you try to play against the ones that gave you that key of knowledge, and it wasn't for free, that's when they come for your ass. And they create all these other illusions to make people look less of you, which will harness your image. Okay? That's selling your soul like a motherfucker. Because you don't have control over your image anymore. Or your creation of self. The 808s. Yeah, we were just talking about that the other night too. Dealing with Kanye. The 808s was a good tune. It was a good frequency. It was very balanced. Okay? Very melody, harmony-wise. The classics came out. A lot of classics came out through the 808s. Okay? Even in my era as a young teenager. Yes, it comes with a price. That's just like the president. It comes with a price to be that motherfucker too. Okay? Alright? But that's just his image. So it's not even his real goddamn name. Alright? And they exploited that on the news the other night. You know? The elite will motherfucking, they will rat you out. Even your own self will rat you out before anybody. Okay? Oh no, that ain't even his real name. Here goes his real name right here. He got a legal suit going on in this name right here. Alias Travis Scott. Okay? And the projections, your projections, everyone's projections, all projections, brings forth your cause and your effect. Alright? And like I've said before, some people just be at the wrong place at the wrong time. But in that same sentence, they was placed there for a reason. We got puns on the games in this game chess. And I'm not saying I don't have any sympathy for the families, because I do, but there's always puns put in play. And those be not, sometimes those be the ones who are at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, the innocents, as we'll say. Because we gonna talk about some of the victims as well. Okay? A lot of people that went to the concert was calling this a concert of hell. Oh my God, it was so satanic. Devil. Opening up the gates of hell. Alright? If you, well, y'all know I'm going to look all this shit up. It doesn't even matter. But for those who don't know, if you will look up the symbolism of hell. Now, we already know that Lucifer deals with the light. He's the light barrier, right? Okay, so we already know if the light barrier live in hell, what is hell? Now, if you look it up, you can look it up from the definitions, or you can look for the symbolism of it, or the origin, however you want to. But I got quite a few of them. Well, it's not a lot, but from the definition, the origin, and the symbolism. All right. And this is what I got. It's neither regions, okay? Neither regions, the lowest or farthest parts of a place, especially with allusion to or the underworld. The lowest or farthest should have been the key words. What are the key words? Okay? And then you got the illusion, which is another key word, in the underworld. Well, we know the underworld is within. Alright? And the underworld deals with your foundation. Alright? Because foundation will be your darkness. They just put it as red on an elevated scale in this experience so we can understand. We were just talking about red dirt the other day. That's the color, the first color we got besides darkness of the root, which is red. All right. Inhale, the beast lives. We know the beast is the Almighty. Whether it's a king or a queen, however you want to identify. That's your power source. That's your muscle. That's your strength. All right? Hey, sis. So, what is hell? Hell is dealing with your foundation. It's dealing with your root chakra. And hell just happened to be the color of red, as we would see it in this projection. I mean, in this experience, projected as red. Hell is hot. It's full of fire. All right? Well, we know you have to go through hell. Even in this experience, period, alone. You have to go through hell. All right? To project something at a higher elevation of self. Change. Elevation. A new you. All right? And that's dealing with your foundation. All right? So a concert of hell will be the concert of your foundation. All right? Now we are in the midst of getting shit out of our foundation. Pulling up the weeds. All right? Them little weeds that just trying to stick around. Get them out. We're in the process of clearing the foundation to make it strong again, to make it solid, to make it one. All right? Having control over yourself or your foundation, which is the same thing, dealing with self. Now, also dealing with hell, I seen some similarity words up under hell, and the abyss caught my eye. Y'all gotta excuse me. I think that Jello shot is starting to kick in just a little. But the abyss caught my eye, okay? And if you look up the abyss, it would say it means darkness, okay? Or deep, which as we would consider deep within. You good, sis? Yes, letting go unblocks your flow. Definitely does. All right? Yeah, that's like deep, sis. Right. All right? So the abyss is if you look it up, it's saying it's darkness. And it's deep. Okay? Now, if you ever seen the movie Abyss, they had to go deep in the waters. Down through darkness. Hey. No, we still talking about it. We still talking about Travis. Alright? If you ever watched the movie, they had to go real deep. I mean, deep to levels with, as we would thought back then, and maybe think sometimes, some of us might think now, a portal under the water, okay, to the other side. All right? Miss you too, love. Yes, like the ocean, like the depth and darkness. Right, sis. All right. So that was kind of, eye-catching to me because this is under the word hell. All right. And then I seen another word. I'm like, damn. It's the other word was shade. Now, what in the hell do shade got to do with hell? Now, this is a similarity word. These similarity words be reflections of this word, okay? So when you look up some stuff, make sure y'all look at the similarities of these definitions. A lot of these shits go deep. This is just different reflections of what this word is, okay? So I'm like, what the hell shade got to do with hell? Well, if you look up shade, it has the definition of a ghost. Right, synonyms. A ghost, well, ghost is just nothing but energy. All right, that's it. It's just energy. All right. And if you stand outside in light, you will see your reflection. Which is the shade, okay, that's bouncing off of your reflection, your physical body, right? And it's showing a projection of a ghost, which is your energy. All right? The black and the white, the source, the creation. Yes, like your shadow. Your shadow, exactly, sis. Yes. You'll definitely see 3. Okay? So, I'm like, okay, this, I got that. And then, up under there, for the opposite of that word, of course, they would say is heaven. We know heaven is dealing with the light. It's dealing with your higher consciousness, your Christ energy. Here we go with this yin yang. Okay? Dark and light. Yes, sis. Right. The center one is darker. Alright? But in Indo-European term, it means to cover or hide in. Hide. So in Indo-European terms, hell means to cover or hide. Well, we know darkness is covered up by all these lights, these reflections of light. All right? These creations. All right? And you have to go through all of these creations, which is dealing within yourself, to get to the source. And sometimes it don't even take that. Just close your eyes. All right? And you'll see pure darkness. All right? But dealing with the levels of your elevation, you have to go through all these reflections, these creations within yourself, these aspects, okay? You got to let them go. You got to go through them and let them go to get to the beginning, which is darkness, which is the source. Or as they would say, hell. Okay? Now, I looked up illusion because, of course, I just wanted to get a little bit more clarity on that word, even though it was sticking out more to me, too. And that means an indirect or passing reference, okay? Allude. And in the biblical standpoints, it is a device that activates and vitalizes our ideas, association, and information in the being's mind or subconscious. Through words, which is frequency, and reference, which is a perspective. Okay? It is a bunch of artificial lights. All right. So, and there's a concert of hell. We got this yin yang taking place. Okay. We have the dark side and we have the light side. All right. And then he has meet me on the other side, as they was considered the concept of hell, which is getting to the foundation, the source of you. All right. Being conscious, aware of what to do. Okay. And not be really a part of the crowd, because chaos do come. All right. And another thing, a lot of illusions are based on assumptions. And through this whole experience taking place, a lot of people have did a lot of videos on YouTube with a bunch of assumptions, including the ones who went to the damn, it's freezing up. They better stop fucking with me. No, we're not doing it. Is it okay? Everything good? Everybody? Am I still freezing up? Jen, you need to get down. I don't know. But a bunch of assumptions is taking place through this whole experience, this event taking place. A lot of people have had a lot to say, dealing with the physical mindset of it, dealing with the matrix, dealing with it being so evil. We're back at the beginning of what was created to be evil and illusions. All right? Which is the darkness inside of you. All right? And what you think. This is a major factor. No, I need you to leave it alone. Go tell Daddy to come and get it for you. And this is a major factor right here. This is a major key. Hell, this is the ultimate key when it comes to dealing with your creations, when it comes to dealing with your experience, okay? When it comes to your effects and also your causes. Is what you think becomes your reality. And what you think can be fear, okay? What you think can be chaotic in a way of, I want to fuck this shit up. Or somebody trying to take me out. All right? And we gonna while I'm right here, I'm gonna tap on the little ritual thing. Now I understand we all done rituals and still do rituals. All right? Because this is one of the major assumptions taking place around this event about the ritual being drawn or taking place. Your experience, the here, the now, what you doing and what you do after this, and what you attract to yourself is a ritual. Yeah. And can you manipulate other people's energy or energy overall to progress your ritual? Yes. How does that ritual take effect? Well, you have to believe. And damn near all them people was feared for their life. So they believed that it was satanic. It was evil, some evil shit going on. All right? Scared the hell out of them. Your projection becomes your ritual. Thank you. I know. Oh my God. Is anybody else's live on their phone freezing up? Tip, yours freezing up bad. Why they messing with my pen? Is the energy too lit? Okay, I'll tone it down a little bit. Okay. Now, they said it was satanic, it was evil, it was wicked. All fearful assumptions, okay, about this concert. Because before shit went left with the energy, motherfucker was lit now. They wasn't feared, they wasn't scared of shit. Not a damn thing. Alright? They was all out there having a good time. Hell, they was pushing earlier before the show. Right. They was lit. A lot of them didn't even pay to get in the concert. At that entrance point where they stampede in there, a lot of them didn't have no money. They ran in that bitch. Okay? But I mean to tell you, this millennium energy is lit. Just one strike of a match will take it to its highest frequency. Okay? So that became the assumptions of this concert, which was put in play because for many it's lack of knowledge or not knowing. Okay? Not being conscious aware. All right? Not understanding that you don't have to follow the crowd. They didn't even, not even just following the crowd, not having consideration for your neighbor. All right? Just bumping people for no damn reason. Yes, innocent sometimes is ignorant as hell. Just ignorant. And just like the kid in us and everybody, especially at their events, when shit go left, you want to point the finger to somebody else. I didn't do shit. Just like the kid. Don't want to be blamed for nothing. Now Travis, he got some fault in this shit. But a lot of them people out there that wasn't on a conscious awareness of self or just being considerate of the others but around them got a lot to do with it as well. Alright? But they ain't had no damn fear at the beginning until all of this shit took place. Alright? So the energy you didn't have control of the energy. When you don't have control of your energy, chaos does happen. You make fucked up decisions. You tend to do the wrong shit or go the wrong way. You don't get the lesson. All right? Okay? So let's see you on the other side, which is dealing with going within yourself into your new world. Hello. The elite knows about this higher consciousness. All right? That's them being sworn in. They know. All right? And they love they do these word plays on these songs, okay? And they know how to hype the energy up. They know how to push the energy, just like the media. Okay? Just like these doctors. All right? Even the politics. They know how to push this energy to get what they want. Let me go back, because I don't miss some shit now. On the symbolism. Okay. Now, there was, at first they said 50 people injured. I don't know if it's changed ever since then, but the last number I got is 300. All right? 300 people injured. Dealing with 3 is dealing with the Christ energy again. That's dealing with the Holy Trinity of all. Okay? You have to be in that, you have to be that lit. Okay? To push out an effect. Okay? Which is the formation of what you're going to create. Whether it is chaos. All right? Whether it is chaos. Or it's going to be you aware. Okay? 8 were deceased. Now they just got 1 more, which is 9. Three, 6, 9. The 3s again. Okay? 9, dealing with divine energy. The ultimate divine energy. I know I had a paper. I know I need this right here. I need this too. I might have to come back on this part right here. This, it was a lot of energy going on around that motherfucker. In that concert. Oh, that's for number 7. Okay. But anyway. All right. So 9 people transition. That's dealing with the divine energy as a whole. All right. If you add 3 plus 8 together, you get 11, which is going to be 1 plus 1, which is 2, which is also dealing with duality, reflections, balance, the divine energy, which is the masculine and feminine, the yin, your yang, your cause, your effect. All right. The oldest person that transitioned was supposed to have been 20. I think he was 27. All right, which is 9, dealing with divine energy again. They had a youngest one that was 10. He's still in like ICU. It's crazy. But dealing with 10, if you just round it off to 1, because 0 doesn't even exist in numerology like that. It's just a replication. All right. But 1 would be a new beginning. It would be 1 is 2. All right. The one that transitioned that was the youngest, though, was 14. And if you add that, it's 5. We're dealing with the frequency of love. Okay. We're in this, what, 5G or 5D, however you want to say it. All right? This is where we're at. Peace, peace. All right? We're dealing with the heart, the love frequency, the connection of all. Okay? Sad situations there. I don't know if I would have been that close to the crowd with my youngest. I know I wouldn't have. Okay? I just wouldn't have done that. But it's a sad situation. But like I say, it is what it is. Okay? Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm Oh, there also was folks out there having a cardiac arrest. It was 11 of them who actually did. I don't know if the number went up since I've gotten this, but at the time it was 11 of them who had cardiac arrest in the midst of all of that. That means you stopped breathing. You had a heart attack. That's the physical aspect. Okay? That means fear was in overload. Okay? Fear was pushed, that force of energy, not even just the fear, let's just leave the fear out of it, but the force of energy that was pushed caused these people to have a cardiac arrest. All right? They couldn't breathe. They was in the crowd and couldn't get out. All right? In the midst of chaos. And it took them to damn near die okay, to be saved and was brought back. Okay? They stopped breathing. Now, last year I was talking about gaining a new heart. Okay? That means that old you has to die. All right? And I'm pretty sure that these ones that were saved from cardiac arrest will not do the same shit they done before. That changed their lives. All right? Just like in your journey. Sometimes we have to damn near get to the bottom, not even the bottom of shit. We have to let some shit boil over. And you get caught up in some shit or something happens to you. Okay? Or a change happened just out of nowhere. which makes you uncomfortable in your journey, all for you to change yourself for a better you. All right? Or into the new world, new way of thinking. All right? We all have this power of consciousness. To be able to project your heaven, as they would say, your heaven on earth. But it's just crazy how people were having cardiac arrest, which, no, it ain't crazy. That definitely happens when it's a lot of energy taking place and it's boiling and it's about to burst. Okay? And sometimes that shit right there would feel like you can't get out of nothing. You can't get out. You can't do nothing. All right? Will cause you to feel like you stop breathing. You want to give up. You want to die. Okay? And that's how your cause and your effects take place. If you create them in a certain lower frequency of not being conscious, aware of what you're doing, you will put yourself in a chaotic situation. All right? Yes, the fall. When I gotta check herself, I see. Thanks, sis, girl. We gotta check ourselves. Shit, see, I'll be telling you, don't you go in there, girl. No, don't you do that shit. I told you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta go through the mud or some shit just to get the lesson. All right? They will never do that shit again. I promise you. They will not follow the crowd. And this crowd surge they're talking about they're talking about the force of energy. Told you these little millennium kids, energy, children, they don't know their strength. They don't know how the power works. The energy works. They just fearless. It's like being fearless, and it actually is. Being fearless without the knowledge of self. That is chaotic. Okay? Hell, we was fearless too. Alright? We was all fearless too at one point. Hell, I was out there one time, my time in life. But like I said, I knew that one experience of being in the crowd, I didn't want to be in the crowd no more. I stay on the outside and I see him from far away on the stage. Alright? Now, as I was getting this and breaking down the symbolism of what surrounded the concert, yes, that was dealing with the symbolism surrounding the event, the AstroWorld Festival. Oh, festival. Now we know it was the AstroWorld, as we already said, projection of oneness. Okay, music is dealing with your frequency. Nope, they're just all over the fucking place. A ball of fucking, I don't give a fuck. Yes! That beast. That's that beast. That mark of the beast. Okay? That's what they scared of. Can't control it. Okay? Music is dealing with frequency. And festival deals with holiday, feast day, and holiday. Okay, Saints Day, a ceremony, and a ritual. Now, we just talked about rituals. We doing rituals right now. We doing rituals every day. Rituals is how you project out, what you project out, your cause and your effects. Okay? It's dealing with the frequency. You got to have the energy. Okay? Which is the source of all rituals. All right? Ceremony. It damn sure was a ceremony. Yeah, baby. I see it. Oh, go find the parrot. Go find the parrot. Okay, anything goes, but as energy don't die, it can and will be transferred with thoughts. We can move it in the direction we want. That's using our knowing. Mommy, exactly. Look, Mommy. Look, Mommy. Okay, you did it. All right. The knowing, that's the first gift we all have, is being energy itself. Exactly. Exactly, Oya. Exactly. Okay? And the ceremony, ceremony, would be the connection of self. Okay? Definitely was a ceremony. A ceremony for the energy. All right? Now, he did a public apology, y'all. If that alone didn't tell you he knew about the energy of this, the force of energy being projected out. How he uses this manipulation tool to control the crowd of his concerts of hell. All right? He didn't have no damn emotions. And like I said before, you can't walk around here like a zombie for real. Now, without no emotions. Your energy is going to be going through the motions in this experience. Okay? You can't ignore those emotions. All right? He didn't have no emotions. It was almost as like, damn. You know, what I got from him, it was almost like, damn. I can't believe I pushed that power of energy. You know? Because he has done it multiple times. But in the process of me looking up stuff and gaining, you know, the uploads from the energy, okay, CERN came across. Okay? And the MK Ultra came up too as well. I got a breakdown of the word CERN, which is your cause and effect, regenerating a nation. Okay? And what I mean by that is by using the mass energy, which is all energy, to infiltrate a new frequency, which is a form of an illusion. This is how CERN works. Off of our energy. And by using the CERN, okay, the MK Ultra is a method that takes place. Now I know we've discussed the MK Ultra dealing with the artists and the actors, you know, Hollywood. But myself let me know that that wasn't MK Ultra. That was straight up hypnosis. But MK Ultra is a mind kinesis. Okay. And we all should know that the mind deals with your soul, which is your light, your spirit, which is energy, or breath, which is your frequency. Okay? And kinesis is a motion or movement. Okay? Control over energy, motions, or emotions. Your energy motions. All right? So 9 out of 10, when you're seeing these stars, just to throw that back out there, having a glitch, okay? Like they robotic or some shit. These stars are actually under hypnosis. Because MK Ultra deals with the masses. Okay? We were all under MK Ultra. Alright? That's the part of have you ever been lost? Now, if you look up Ultra, the word itself means extremist, revolutionary, and rebel. Alright? So this is your mind kinesis Ultra. Alright? Your energy, your rebel energy, your extreme energy, your revolutionary of energy. Jason, I don't have no more straws over here. Ain't no more straws. Son. So for the mind kinesis to take place, the emotions must be high and or at an extreme level of frequency. All going back to CERN, controlling your energy. Okay, projecting out new frequencies, which is going to create a formation of illusion. Okay, which is whatever they project out in the media or in these movies. You have a choice on how you perceive it. And it can deal with a low vibration or it can deal with high vibration. Okay, and it can deal with both, which is being balanced. Okay, for knowing the origin of shit. All right. And if you're one of those, have like we've all been, that is so attached to this experience as this is the only thing that exists, then your emotions will be controlled. All right? And you will begin to create a formation of an illusion, which is dealing with your own perspective of things, whether it's fear or believing the bullshit that's being put out. All right? Not understanding the energy source of it all. All right? The matrix deals with the low vibrational energy. It's needing a positive energy, a force of power to create or project out your creations, your manifestations, or the illusions overall. Your power is creating. That's your magic, your power. And you have to use the negative, which is to create a spark, in your positive, your higher consciousness. Okay? To create, to manifest, to bring forth a formation of your perspective, dealing with your experience. All right? And I had some other terms with this, this power, which is your creating or your manifest, your creation or your manifestations. It's like the negative, the positive, the masculine, the feminine, the high, the low, or the low, the high, the dark, the light. Okay? Your cause, your effect. All right. I think I'm about. Yeah, I am. So, dealing with this Travis Scott's AstroWorld Music Festival. Not only was casualties created, it was also a force of energy being projected, which brought forth fear. All right. Which brought forth some conscious awareness of those who was a part of this event or at the event, of knowing what not to do and hopefully understanding the energy that takes place within inside of them, with inside of us, and how our energy is so powerful that if we don't have no knowledge of self, just the fearless, okay? The fearless energy, which is dealing with also the matrix, okay? You will bring forth chaos. You will bring forth death, as they would say. All right, within inside of you. So, that's pretty much what I got, y'all, you know? It's pretty much what I got. Yeah, I'm not, you know, I know that he controlled the energy to it. Well, I ain't gonna say he controlled, but he projected a frequency, which is what the whole thing was about. I'm thinking I'm missing a picture. And then, yeah, what he projected out, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he was conscious aware of what could take place. So he definitely is part of the blame, and everybody else too, who wasn't conscious aware or even considerate of thy neighbor. So, it was one picture. I think it was one picture when everybody was coming through. Travis Scott had I think it was a statue or something. Not even a statue, but whatever it was, of his head. All right, and they was all going through his mouth. All right. Now like I said, we know the mouth is a portal. Your throat. Okay. Our knowledge is the discipline to balance the chaos. Yes, having knowledge is the discipline to balance the chaos. Having knowledge is the discipline to balance healing. All right? To balance your foundation. All right? So you can gain the knowing and tap into the knowing and move through this journey and create your experience without chaos. All right? Now, sometimes it's going to be a little chaos. You got to go through hell. All right? But you got to bring the balance back within things, within yourself. But yeah. I had some other stuff that I was going to talk about with this, dealing with the two sources of energy, but I'll wait because I want to add a little bit more to this. I really do. This is very important that we know about this. And y'all know, like, with me, I go and find these, well, it ain't even finding. Self is just guiding me to certain articles to look at that deals with us as a whole as energy. Just to understand everything from all aspects of our journey. So I definitely bring that back next week. But I'll be doing the Bible decoding class this Sunday. I think I split 4 or 5. So I'll be back live Sunday decoding the Revelations book, the book of Revelations, just as a whole, and maybe a couple verses. I got one that I know I'm going to talk about. But I'll make sure I don't gain any more. If I gain some more, I'll break those down too. But I will definitely see y'all then. And I guess I will talk to y'all later. So peace, love, and oneness to you all. And I will see y'all Sunday.